Hi guys, it's Charlie and welcome back to another video. In my last video we did a read of one of my Tony Stark X-Reader fanfictions, but it was a one-shot, so it was really short. I think the video was about 10 minutes long, I don't know. But today I decided, because of how well the last video went, I'm going to be reading a new Tony X-Reader fanfiction of mine called The Interview. I don't know if you can probably tell, but Tony Stark is like my comic character, so he's the one I write most about. However, as always, I will be leaving my Wattpad down below, or at least I'll try to, so you can go read my other stuff because I do more than just Marvel. I have planned to do Miraculous Ladybug, and I have already done some My Hero Academia, but I guess let's get into it. So today we're going to be reading Chapter 1 of The Interview. The Interview, Chapter 1. The sound of the blaring alarm clock woke you up. It was 6:30 a.m. and today was finally the day. You had been job hunting for a few weeks now, but nothing was successful until today. Your dream had always been to work for Tony Stark. Even if it was for a year, just having that job on your CV could literally get you any job you wanted. So as soon as you heard the alarm clock go off, you sprang out of bed to get ready. After at least 30 minutes, you were ready to go. You took a deep breath and one last look at yourself in the mirror before quickly slipping through your door and locking it behind you. Your living situation also wasn't the best, and as soon as you got enough money, you were out of here. You were currently living with two men. One was an alcoholic pervert, who was also the landlord, and the other, well, you were pretty sure his blood was a river of mixed-up drugs. Quietly, as not to wake them up, you creeped into the kitchen and poured yourself a cup of take-out coffee before leaving. Your apartment wasn't too far away from the train station, so you walked. But as soon as you were on the train to Midtown Manhattan, you could feel your chest tighten. Your body filled up with nerves, and you began to feel self-conscious again. Your brain froze until suddenly the train driver came onto the intercom, breaking your train of thought. "Final stop to Midtown Manhattan," the train driver announced as a rush of people went to exit the train, including you. After about a 45-minute walk, you arrived at Stark Towers, and as you walked into the front lobby, you stared in awe at the beautiful decoration and architecture of the building. However, soon you saw someone walk towards you. "Miss, your name?" the lady questioned. "Yes." "Hello. My name's Miss Potts. I'm Tony's current assistant. If you would like to follow me, we'll just get you signed in for the interview," she said as she shook your hand and led you over to the front desk. However, thoughts kept creeping up into the back of your mind, questioning whether you were good enough, smart enough, or pretty enough, but you just shook those thoughts away. After you were signed in, you and Miss Potts were in the elevator. But as you watched the levels on the screen increase, that tightening feeling from earlier re-entered your chest, and soon you realized Miss Potts was looking at you with a face full of concern. Miss, your name, are you feeling all right?" "Yeah, I'm fine," you quickly blurted out. "Just a little nervous, that's all." Soon the elevator doors opened into a huge workshop, and your eyes lit up like a child in a candy store. "After you," Miss Potts said, ushering you into The two of you both walked through the glass door, and Friday announced your names as you both walked in. "Tony!" Miss Potts yelled, as Tony's head popped up from behind an arm of a suit. You tried to hide yourself giggling. "What?" Tony yelled back as Miss Potts turned down the extremely high music. "Miss Your Name is here for her interview about the assistant job, and I'll be upstairs if you need me," Miss Potts announced as she picked up a few files and started to walk back to the elevator. "So, Miss... I'm sorry, what was your name again?" Tony said as he started to type into his projected keyboard. "I'm Miss Your Name, sir," you said with a warm and friendly smile. However, Tony didn't reply. He just continued to type into his keyboard until he found your file. A few minutes went past as Tony read through your file. It was complete silence until Tony finally said, "So, your name. Tell me, what do you know about my work in technology?" For a second you looked at him in shock, before taking a deep breath and starting to recite what made each suit different. You also recited which suits were used in which battles. "What? How did you know that I used the Mark 7 in New York? That was never publicly announced," Tony said, looking at you amazed in how much detail you knew your stuff. "Oh, well, it's easy really. You just look up YouTube videos of the battle and slow them down enough so you can see the white markings on the suits that say Mark 7, you replied. But as you looked at Tony, he had a huge smile on his face. "You're hired," he says as he pointed at you. However, you couldn't tell if he was joking or being serious. "I'm sorry?" you questioned as you looked at Tony with a confused look. "You're hired, silly. Everyone who came in before you was just fangirls with no experience. However, you're perfect. You knew the suits inside out, meaning if I'm going to work with you, I don't have to try and explain things like 100 times." Suddenly, the elevator behind you opened again, and Miss Potts walked in with 2 glasses and a bottle of champagne. "I hear a celebration's in order," she said, before once again leaving, and the two of you had a few glasses to drink before Tony demanded that Happy drive you home instead of taking the train. So you said your goodbyes to Mr. Stark before leaving with Miss Potts. "I guess I'll leave you in the capable hands of Happy then. Oh, and you'll be texted all of the information about your new job for your first day tomorrow. And don't forget to pack," Miss Potts explained. "Pack?" you questioned. "Yes, the job provides accommodation in Stark Towers, remember? Now, go get some rest. You have a busy day ahead of you," she explained, before saying goodbye and Happy driving you home. So guys, that was chapter 1 of the interview. Please let me know down below what you liked and disliked about it. And if you want me to read any more, because I have chapter 2 currently out, I think chapter 3 is still in the works. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Marvel, Miraculous Ladybug, and My Hero Academia content. If you have any other fandoms or anything you want me to write from, then just comment that as well, I guess. And I will, as ever, I will leave my social medias and my Wattpads down below. So please go follow me in there because it really does help. And yeah, I think I will see you guys later. Bye!